my baby loves me. Oh, ain't that marvelous? Oh, Jiminy G. Say, ain't that wonderful? My baby loves me. Ain't that marvelous? 'Twas love at a glance. Say, ain't it glorious? Oh, what a romance. Oh, boy, I'm simply winging, and I haven't got a care. All day long I'm singing, walking around down there. Things look beautiful. She said yes, sirree. Say, ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me.
Ain't that marvelous?
Oh, what an affair.
Ain't that wonderful?
What kisses we share. I feel glorious, so happy it hurts. Oh, ain't it marvelous? It's really the nurse. It came without a warning, right out of the sky. I pinch myself each morning, oh gee, I'm a lucky guy. Things look beautiful, it's just heavenly. Say, ain't that marvelous? My baby loves me.
Alright, welcome everybody to another match of Ruler Rivals World Championship 2023. This is now one of the last few games of the group stage. This one very exciting as are the rest. This is the last match of my group, Group E. The winner of this match of Ducker versus some random person will also be the one who goes to qualify on the 4th spot. So a lot on the line here as well, even during the last few days of the group stages. So very crazy matchup coming ahead now. For maps, we'll be heading first into Mumbai, chosen by Ducker, then Santa Fortuna, chosen by Randy, and finally our RNG map will be Mendoza. So a little bit of a bigger map oriented match this one, but should be very interesting nonetheless. Stats wise, obviously Ducker, really nice stats for a Mumbai: 16 wins, 8 losses, and 1 tie. Randy, 2 wins, 3 losses, 1 tie. Not too shabby there either, but obviously Ducker stats wise has the advantage for sure. We'll see what kind of spin we have for this. It can be Skywalk start, as both of these guys are pre-planning, or it cannot be. Maybe it is something different. It could be fun to see something other than Skywalk, but we'll see how it goes in about 45 seconds or so. Also, I have to mention it now. I'm sure a lot of you already know as well, but with a tie here, this would also mean these two guys would go into a decider match as well. So yeah, basically winner takes the 4th spot, and with a tie we'll see a second decider match. So both of those very cool, interesting results nonetheless. But in about 5 seconds now, we will see what the first spin of this matchup is, and it will be Wazir Kale Shotgun as Vanya's Servant, Vanya Shah Explosion Accident as Laundry Foreman, and Tabu Drangan Electrocution as Dancer. So yeah, maybe we'll see something other than Skywalk, although I kinda doubt it, because Skywalk makes the Wazir kill fairly easy. We'll have to see. At least Ducker seems to be going the Skywalk route, going for the shotgun immediately as well. So, and I believe Randy also already loading in, but also started Skywalk. And opts for a quick replay. Nope, he went for a default start by mistake, but will quickly replan it into a Skywalk. So both of these guys have done Skywalk now, and we'll see the standard Maelstrom isolation first, and then going on from there. And they're playing the patience game with Holy Man behind. Is gonna have the Maelstrom spot the Holy Man, however, not an issue. Just we'll have red guns here for the duration of the kill onto the Maelstrom. Ducker, same thing here as well, as the isolation onto the Maelstrom, and all good in that regard for him too. Now Ducker looks like he's heading towards the tailor shop for that Vanya Servant, whereas Randy is going likely to the laundry first for the Laundry Foreman. And yeah, there's Randy gonna take the shot onto the vase for the key. is gonna, like, it has bullet impacted the laundry worker and will get the key. Randy, nice stuff there for Randy. Ducker has made his way to the train yard, eyeing that Vanya's servant first by the looks of it. Randy trying to get upstairs, but this one laundry worker is in the way. So it will do a throw distract, however the guy's not hurt, and I think with the radio he could get one of them down, but that thug he got panicked here with the double pistol shot will come in and also spots Randy, so that's a restart for him. Ducker is trying to get this Vanya's servant will go for a trank onto this guy in the train carriage. Does get it off. Now just has to be a little careful because of this maid lady here as well. He's gonna try to sneak grab the disguise from behind him. Not successful. Does run away eventually, the lady, so he can take the disguise now. No issues there. And he has the down onto the maelstrom, so has the kill basically set up with the shotgun in the briefcase he's carrying. So we'll likely see Ducker getting the first kill in just a little bit. Randy once again has gotten the maelstrom down as well. Now heading back to the laundry once more. We'll see if things go differently for Randy this time. Maybe if he doesn't double panic shot the laundry worker here, he's likely fine, but and also gets the key just as easy. No issues there. Will bullet impact the laundry worker inside, who's gonna panic a little bit. I'm not sure how this goes now. He's gonna get whooshed. He's gonna get found trespassing by this laundry worker who's come in after he's heard the commotion. So that's another restart for Randy trying to go for the laundry foreman. Ducker, on the meanwhile, has got the kill onto the maelstrom, as I expected. Will now be heading for the laundry foreman, likely as well. Maybe slightly different pathing from him. Yeah, he's looking like he's going through the back here. This is kind of what I thought you may want to do. Goes for the trank onto the laundry worker so he can get the subdue off onto the foreman. And yeah, there it is. Ducker has the laundry foreman disguise now ready. There has also opened the door into the laundry, so he can now come back to this foreman whenever he wants to. Also, there is a free dancer here in the laundry, so I would assume if Ducker is not going for the foreman just yet, he's gonna get the free dancer and maybe transport that closer to the docks where you get the kill onto Darwood, which would make sense. And there it is, exactly my thoughts. Ducker there taking the free dancer. Now he just needs to get out of the laundry area, which he does right now as well. So all good there for Ducker. Has set up the last disguise as well. Randy now is looking to go up to the laundry again. This time the key, however, not as well within reach. And I think he has panicked the laundry foreman this time. So we'll opt for another restart, unfortunately. So Ducker building a very, very hefty lead here now. With this no restart gameplay going on. And Ducker looking for the propane for Vanya by the looks of it. Should be right around here. There it is. And he can start the brick lure now, which is exactly what he will do. Take some more throwables for all these guys around here. You can never have enough throw KO items. We'll go for the knockout onto these Queen's Guards now. Standard stuff. Gets the knock on the first and the second in town, not too far after. Just has to drag this guy a little bit so we won't get spotted. Now, has the propane in hand again, so he's gonna wait for Vanya now, get the propane set up, and then go for the kill onto Dawood, likely with the with the dancer first, and then go back to the laundry to get the laundry foreman, trigger the propane, and exit last. So Ducker now has left Rima up to second last basically, but no Rima trolling there, luckily for him. We'll go for the direct frontal knockout onto Vanya. So with this route now, Ducker will be red until the very end, I would think, because I don't think he's gonna be doing the Vanya kill before the Dawood kill. But has to set up the propane here, and we'll do just that. There's a concussion ducky for the propane. Randy has made his way back to the laundry this time. Has knocked out the laundry worker, but the foreman spots the body when going upstairs. That's another restart for Randy. So this is now looking very, very good for Ducker, although he will have one of these food vendors now up when going for this Dawood kill, so has to play around that a little bit. We'll see how he does this. Didn't even have his snail in the pocket yet, so there, drops it off now. Gets this crew knocked out. Now he just has to knock out the other food vendor, because he will obviously investigate as well. There he goes. Gets the one and gets Dawood as well. So all is good for Ducker regardless. All these guys knocked out nice and safe, and no one should come investigate anything. Now he hasn't set up his electrocution. Obviously he doesn't have a taser, so goes for this this car battery close by instead. Randy once again making his way into the laundry, this time with some panic by the looks of it. So those laundry workers have panicked, made the door open for him. Now Randy will use the radio, try and get one of these guys downstairs, but the laundry workers have panicked the Queen's Guards from the laundry, who are looking for anything and anyone suspicious. So yeah, that will be... Oh wow, Ducker Ducker gets a front KO from that. That is absolutely crazy. And that's a restart for him now as well, from an 11-minute run in. All but the Dawood kill setup. And that's now Ducker with that crazy front KO. Now having to restart as well, unfortunately. So also with these crazy console loading times, that means Randy's gonna get a little bit of a lead, but Randy hasn't had any luck with the laundry foreman grab just yet with the way he's doing it, so if he can't get started with this strategy here, that would mean Ducker is gonna be ahead once again when they get to the actual laundry foreman part. Yeah, Ducker once again has set up the Vanya servant kill with leaving the shotgun right next to the maelstrom. There's a crow, has to be careful. Does get away. Nothing, not an issue there. Randy has this time made the gotten the key without any issues, and now has used the radio to get the laundry worker downstairs. Ducker will be bringing a battery all the way all the way from there already, so I'm not sure if that's what he's gonna use for an electrocution or if this is just for the time being a knockout item. Randy has now gotten the laundry worker. Also gets a nice little chameleon there with the food vendor. Yeah, there. Now has the laundry foreman finally knocked out without any issues, and has him in the box as well. So Randy's foreman grab finally working out like he probably wanted to from the first place. Ducker, you will be trespassing here, has to be careful, hops back out before anyone sees anything. We'll go for this trank onto this servant once again. Now again has to wait a little bit for the woman, unless he can snipe the disguise from right behind him, which he can by the looks of it. So a little bit of time save there from Ducker. Nothing too crazy though, as he still has to initiate the brick lure, but at least he has the servant disguise now and can make his way to Maelstrom once again. Randy has grabbed a taser from his smuggle, so we'll see. Taser used for the electrocution kill. Also grabbed this propane here nearby, so has now those set up as well. Maybe we'll see the taser used for the propane, actually. I'm not sure. I would think so, but maybe not. Not sure. Ducker, however, will once again get the kill onto the maelstrom there. Now making his way towards the laundry again. And will be trying to go for this this foreman once again. Maybe even in the same order. So Randy now clearing the Queen's Guards from behind this container. Gets it off successfully as well. Now just has to get this shotgun from lying around. He does. So Vanya is coming out for Randy, so we'll see the isolation onto her in just a little bit. Ducker once again in the laundry. We'll get this worker tranked, and then a little awkward turn there for Randy, so he's gonna go for the trank onto the foreman instead. Gonna try to snipe the disguise, but this worker just not budging. And there he goes. Finally bends down a little bit to check on the foreman's body, and that will be the foreman once again isolated for Ducker, and now has also opened the door, so easier access to the actual office area as well. Randy has gone the knockout onto Vanya in the meanwhile, even setting her up in the far corner of the map, hopefully where no one sees him. All these guys in here, knocked out nice and far away. So Randy will go take the Queen's Guard disguise now as well, going for the Vanya servant now. Gets the knockout onto this dude at the Vanya's carriage and will drag him into the bushes here, hiding his body, and has the servant as well. Ducker is once again in the dancer disguise, making his way towards the metal workers forge. So we'll see where if Ducker has a bit more luck this time. However, with just about 2/3 of the spin timer left, this means that he can't really afford a restart anymore. Neither can Randy, really. So I would think after this attempt, if either one of these guys get a restart, that will probably be it for the for this map, if there's a restart. However, that would mean these guys would have to rip, which obviously doesn't necessarily happen. Ducker getting the knockout onto the Queen's Guards at the gray container. Randy has got the shotgun kill now onto Maelstrom as well. And now has to go for the dancer disguise, which he will go for the free one, as did Ducker. But Ducker is carrying that battery around all the way, so he will keep that in tow. He's gonna go for the knockouts as well, starting from the Queen's Guards once again. Next up onto Rima, though, which is a good idea, considering Rima is Rima. That's all of Vanya's crew now knocked out, and there goes Vanya as well. Drags her a little bit for safety as well. Very, very good idea. And now Ducker has the remote Vanya set up once again. Randy also now as the dancer has the correct disguise for Dawood, who I'm not quite sure from that instinct alone where he is right now, but looks like he's heading back already. Or is he just coming? I'm not sure which way he's walking right now. Ducker, though, is now once again at the at Dawood. This food vendor now knocked out in a better spot, or rather say in a better spot of his cycle now, so should be able to get the whole crew knocked out once and for all. Yeah, Dawood is heading back all the way to the tower now for Randy, so Randy's likely gonna have to go for a tower electrocution for Dawood now. There's Ducker now setting up the snail for all these guys, and Randy shooting the camera gets spotted by the guards in the construction site, and that will be hunted for him. So yeah, with this far into the spin now, I honestly don't think there's any way that Randy finishes in time. He's still gonna try, but not likely gonna be enough, considering he was over 9 minutes in there as well already. Oh, apologies. So Ducker now going for these knockouts once again. Hopefully a bit more luck this time than getting the crazy KO like he did. This one gets the second, so no dumb frontal KOs for Ducker this time. As the pier cleared out, can take the dancer and drag Dawood into a puddle somewhere there. And Randy is obviously gonna go for this spin still with only 6.5 minutes left. So, like I said, with how far in he was last time, I unfortunately don't think he will have enough time, but Ducker has to get this throw onto the car battery. Now this could be a sketchy one, but because of the lock on, but very well done there. Patience pays off, and Ducker will get the electrocution onto Dawood. Now, all he needs to do is go into the laundry, get the laundry foreman disguise that he set up earlier, and get to an exit, pop the duck detonator, and he should be all good in that regard. So, this one enforcer thug is blocking his path a little bit, but patience is past that guy as well. Randy once again knocking out the laundry worker and then going for the foreman. Ducker has made his way to the laundry area basically right about now. Or has he? No, he hasn't. Not just yet. Almost there. A little bit of a maze going on here for the slums, but eventually makes his way to the laundry. So Ducker now has the door open, has the foreman knocked out, and just grab this disguise and run to an exit, then detonate the ducky, which then should blow up the propane. So what exit will he go for is the question. Will he go for... He's going back to Vanya. So something is clearly maybe off with the setup. I'm not sure. He is at the metal worker area. So okay, so he's just gonna run past here to the boat. So Randy once again knocking out the screen guards. Ducker now at the boat and pop the ducky, and there it is. Gets the elimination onto Vanya. Gets the finish. Gets the exit. 26:30 RTA. And there it is. Ducker will be taking the 2 points from Mumbai. And we will be heading next into Senna Fortuna, chosen by Randy. Now Randy looking to tie things up in his own map, but we'll see. We'll see what happens. And yeah, with one more map win now, Ducker would be confirmed into the knockout stage. Randy needs both of these maps now if he doesn't want to try to maybe get a draw for a decider. So yeah, we'll see how Senna Fortuna goes. Stats wise, both of these guys have played a lot. Ducker 19 plays, from which 8 are wins, 10 losses, and 1 is a draw. And Randy has played it even more than Ducker, with 24 plays. My quick maths are correct. 16 wins, 7 losses, and 1 tie as well. So Randy very experienced in SF. Tucker not too far behind either. So this will hopefully be another great map for this matchup. And yeah, like Frody said, I kind of want Randy to win as well, just so the third map actually has a meaning. So yeah, if Ducker wins this now, that will mean the third map is basically meaningless in that term because Randy cannot catch up. So hopefully we'll have hopefully some stakes going into the last map. Well, in about a minute 15, we'll be getting the second map underway. Map record for Senna Fortuna and that crazy 553 from Danny from last year. One of the few remaining that aren't set this year. So we'll see if that will be beatable. Maybe not, maybe yes, but we'll have to wait a little bit to find out. Once again, if Mumbai went the same way planning wise, then definitely not the case for SF, as Randy is looking at the submarine crew start, whereas Ducker is opting for the mansion staff start instead. So both still starting around the mansion area. However, one at the mansion and one at the caves near the mansion. So we'll see which one pays off, if either. Right about now, the spin is here. We have Rico Delgado, Silent Shotgun as band member, Jorge Franco Pistol as suit, and Andrea Martinez Falling Object as Coca Field Worker. So this now forces a suit start, so obviously both of those guys have to get one of the 3 suit starts. I would assume we see 2 bus stop starts, but obviously could be wrong here depending on what the plan is. And Randy, yeah, it looks like my theory is instantly invalidated by Randy opting for the Shaman's Hut start. So maybe Randy looking to get Jorge early, then going for Reiko and maybe Andrea second cycle when she's back at the compound from her tour. So not sure if that's the idea, maybe not, but we'll have to wait and see. Randy is in the match, starting as the at the Shaman's Hut, I should say. And yeah, as I thought, heading straight towards Jorge. So Ducker has started in the bus stop. So he'll be going for a Rico isolation first by the looks of it. I'm just curious as to which one, because obviously you can do, well, he can't go for the Red Fox isolation because he doesn't have a seeker. So I'm sure now we'll see. Maybe the soft lockdown, maybe not. Now, Ducker has thrown his briefcase all the way. He's not good because then the gardener will take it to the guards if he doesn't get it back. So this will mean Rico now will escape for Ducker because of this briefcase. So Ducker's gonna have to figure out something else for Rico. But he still can go for Jorge. Not all lost. Not all hope is lost. But just probably would have liked to get the Rico kill as well. Does get through the gates. We'll take out the couple cameras, and Randy there will go for the Seeker off onto Jorge with the with him in the Coke lab. And because he had secured one of the guards from earlier, Jorge will also go to the better bathroom here, being more isolated than in the other one. So Randy will even go for a knockout here, making Jorge's guards just leave. Will go for the shot, gets the kill. Fast like I thought, but now will be interesting to see what he does for the remaining. Saw a bit of buffering there for Ducker. Hopefully nothing too crazy. Now Ducker has made his way to the coca field workers hut. So he also has his smuggle now, but Jorge is going to the drug lab. The the lab with the coca plants, so he will go to the worst bathroom if Ducker were to seeker him now. Randy having a little bit of trouble here getting out by the looks of it, so he's gonna get the coca field worker into the bushes here, grab his disguise, making his life a little easier in that regard. So not by too much, because there's obviously a ton of enforcers for coca field workers still, but has to be careful. But does get out. No issues there for him. But Rico or Randy is now at his office coming down though, so we'll see if Randy opts to do anything with him, or will he just leave him for now and go for Andrea. Maybe setting up the hippo lure because he's headed towards the hippo enclosure, or then this is just a plan to maneuver around the mansion. But no, it looks like he will go for the hippo lure. Big whoosh there onto the hippo whisperer by the looks of it, so yeah. Has gotten down successfully. Has gotten that. Could have ended very badly with where the guard was staring, but doesn't get a side KO there. Gets the guard out the way nice and clean, and now just has to throw the bone in for Miho. There it is. Now Ducker, on the other hand, has just waited for Jorge to come out the lab. So he has got Jorge going into the better bathroom this time, and you see, gets the knockout. The guards just decide it's my time to go, and there he is. Ducker even grabs one of the one of the coca field guards for easier maneuverability around. Now going for the coca field worker here. Does get him off as well. Doesn't see the body of the guard in the plant, so Ducker now has the right disguise for Andrea as well. Randy has made his way to the bar area. Andrea back at the compound. Is upstairs at this time though, so he'll have to wait a little bit. Now I remember when I was casting a Scruffy game, I forgot who it was against, but they played Mumbai as well. And Scruffy went for this peekaboo onto Andrea, which then by also placing a and as I talk about the story, Randy gets caught by the construction worker. I'm not sure why he was there, but yeah, maybe wanted to take the shot from there. However, yeah, with the construction worker, it's just risky. But back to the topic, what I was wanting to say about the Scruffy game. He did a peekaboo for Andrea downstairs, where the idea was that he will get the peekaboo, then place a briefcase underneath the coconuts, which then got Andrea underneath the coconuts faster than likely would have been with a normal knockout and then drag and dump. So I think it was a very interesting idea. Also would work for this because Coca Field Worker obviously is trespassing, so would be a peekaboo opportunity for Andrea for this one. I hope. I kind of want to see it because it would be fairly fast, but we'll see how these guys decide to approach the kill. Could be just the standard knock her out in the meeting room, or not. I don't know. Don't need a briefcase, just shoot coconuts when she reaches the corner of the building on your minimap. Yeah, that's probably true as well. I know. I asked Scruffy about the kill afterwards. He said he just kind of improvised it a little bit, so he had. I would assume he used the briefcase just for safety reasons, but regardless, you can do the peekaboo falling object as well, which I think is a very cool idea. Randy now once again eyeing Jorge, who will go to his shed. And yeah, Ducker going for the risky way out. Randy has made one of Jorge's guards sick and doesn't get the Seeker off in time before the door closes, so he's gonna have to wait for Jorge to come out before he can take the shot, or then shoot through the window. I'm not sure if he can. Randy will peekaboo the helicopter pilot. Funnily enough, he's in a disguise, even though it feels like it should. So he now will go for the Seeker shot onto Jorge from this side angle. Gets it off, so Jorge will now be on his way to the bathroom for Randy. Now just has to get himself to the bathroom. Big wishes there from Ducker, traversing the mansion area as the Coca Field Worker, but doesn't even uses a pistol distract to stop the peekaboo investigation. So all is good for Ducker. Ducker obviously has gotten clipped by the cameras, but because of Andrea, you're still gonna go to her compound, so it doesn't really matter. You can get the cameras while you're there, so still all good for Ducker. Randy has got the kill onto Jorge once again. Has got the Coca Field Worker too. And Ducker with a good timing here with Andrea coming back. So he's now looking to get an angle onto... I'm not sure if he's trying to go for the coconuts or the plant pod, but Andrea will be out and about. He's going for the plant pot, so has a nice angle here from the stairs. No one should see. Oh, it's just missed though. Andrea now walking underneath it by the looks of it, so. Or maybe she did and just a little off timing, so. Unfortunate there for Ducker, now has to go for the coconuts. I like that idea though. Getting her live when she's coming back, but just missed the timing, or then Andrea now walking underneath it properly, so. Either way, now has to do things a little different. However, not an issue. Ducker will go for the street guard disguise for now. Wants his crowbar back. Gets it eventually as well now. Andrea will head upstairs first, as she does. So, now I'm not sure what Ducker's timing will be, but because he has panicked the guards upstairs with the bullet impact, that will also panic Andrea and delay her a little bit, so. Not by too much though, thankfully for Ducker. Randy getting a little bit of a catching here, but not too much. So really now all Ducker can do is probably wait. I would assume he's gonna want to go for Andrea in the meeting room, and then I don't know if he's gonna peekaboo hit her or get the knockout, then just drag her underneath. But either way, he's just gonna wait by the looks of things. Randy has made his way back into the bar area once again. We'll see him going for the Andrea falling object momentarily as well. I hope he's not gonna do the same thing he did last time, because it clearly didn't work. But Ducker maybe trying to take his, or use his time a little bit. Gonna go for the band member, but I don't know about this one, because Andrea is downstairs now, so I would think you'd want to I would think you'd maybe want to get the kill onto Andrea now, but Ducker has opened the doors and we'll get back to Andrea before she's even in the meeting room, so maybe that was the plan all along, so all is well for Ducker. Now we'll go for the throw KOs onto Andrea. No one's heard anything, so we will see the drag onto the coconut drop from Ducker. Randy also looking to get this live plant pod by the looks of it, as Andrea should be making her way out now, which she does. So I like this from Randy. Hits it, gets the flying object. Really, really nice there from Randy. Also has the door open for the band member, so all of a sudden Randy's actually pulled ahead. Now, I don't remember if he has Rico isolated, so in that sense it could still be Ducker ahead, but Randy, even with that restart there, has about 6 minutes less in-game time compared to Ducker, but is still a little bit ahead because he has the band member and has the other 2 kills done as well. Ducker even grabbing his loot from dropping those coconuts, so couple more knockout items there for him. Now, yeah, it looks like Randy doesn't have Rico isolated just yet, so we'll see what he does for him. He did throw the meaty bone in, but he didn't clear out the Hippo Whisperer at least. So Rico now is back at the mansion. This is still fairly close, so this could be that the fact that okay, so he didn't. Oh yeah, oh right, because he ripped afterwards, so he hasn't even set up the Hippo Whisperer, I think. Maybe Randy's gonna go for the Hippo Whisperer isolation now. I would think that's probably his fastest option here, unless he gets Rico into a bathroom, but I don't think he has any medics, so we'll have to wait and see. Now Randy needs to knock out the Hippo Whisperer, obviously, so he's gonna have to wait. Ducker has the shotgun in the bathroom with Rico, just has to make his way to the bathroom. No good cycle from the roaming guards there, just this one guy that's always a pain to deal with. Does hear that bullet shot. However, oh, Catalina and the maid now in a little awkward spot, pretty much completely blocking Ducker from going into the bathroom. So now Ducker is gonna have to play the waiting game here as well because of Catalina. He's gonna get wished from behind, so he's pretty much stuck in behind this coconut tree. Now Catalina finally moves, but the guard comes substituting in, so this is absolutely crazy from Ducker. It still has to wait because of the guard, but then the maid comes back. So holy, Ducker really has to play the patience game here if he doesn't want to risk it. Does get eventually everyone moving far enough. Will get a throw distract onto the maid as well, making her way out of the way. Has gotten into the bathroom successfully. Has the shotgun right here. Now just needs to have this kill not heard, and he does exactly that. So Randy is getting Rico next to the band member he has stashed there. However, it will take a little bit because he has to walk with Rico. Ducker still has to sneak his way out of here though. So the maid roaming, the guard roaming, this will be a little difficult. However, I think he can pull it off. Has got the opening, has taken it, so he will head for the helicopter exit by the looks of things. Still has a lot of people. Gets to the disguise here, which is a mansion guard, so now has free access around the mansion area, basically. Just has to dodge a couple enforcers and has the keys to Rico's car as well, so as soon as he makes his way to the garage, we should be seeing Ducker finish, but Randy not too far either. This will probably be a photo finish in the end, if Randy can get this kill quick enough. And that is Ducker out, now starting the photo finish timer. Buffering there from Ducker, but I can hear that he has exited. There it is, officially on stream as well. Now Randy gets the knockout, has the disguise right here. That is the guard, so I'm gonna have to change again. And also the shotgun should be right there as well. Ooh, a little bit of whoosh there from the guy in the cave, but there's the kill. Now he can get either the Hippo Whisperer or the guard. Gets the Whisperer, which I think is a little better, maybe less enforcers. And I think we'll see a photo finish here. Maybe. Just Randy needs to be fairly quick here because the timer is ticking. This will be a really close photo finish, if anything. 22:44. It's a little over a minute, so I'm not sure if that is in the photo finish time range anymore. I think it's just about barely not. But yeah, it is just a little bit too far out from the photo finish range, unfortunately, for Randy. So that means Ducker will be the person coming out fourth on the group. Mendoza, not really that big of a stake map anymore. However, there is still possibility for one really crazy ending here, which is if Ducker gets the sweep here, that means we'll have 3 people all qualifying tied at 24 points. But that means Ducker will have to win Mendoza now as well. But it will be very interesting if that happens, because you will have myself at 24 points in second place. You'll have Quotility at 24 points in third place. And then Ducker now will be fourth at either 22 or 24. Or maybe even 25. I don't know. Oh, not 25. I mean 23. Sorry. But we'll see which way Mendoza goes in 2.5 minutes. Really nice stat line there from Ducker in an 8-2-1 win-loss tie. Randy with a 3-2-0, so not the worst either for Randy, but obviously that 8-win-2 loss from Ducker, very impressive. And yeah, we'll have to see which way Mendoza goes this time. It is gonna be in 2 minutes though, so a little bit of a wait, but should be nice when the time comes. Now, map record for this one also not set this year, funnily enough, by... Wait, no, actually it is. It's the first one of the year. I'm lying, so don't listen to me. 322 by Moo. Yeah, the first one. First tournament of the year. That's... yeah. I cannot count, apparently. But... Ducker getting the... getting his preload in for a little faster load in. Both of these guys are basically almost the same loadout as well. Ducker with just a metric ton of sedatives, where Randy not so much. But both are looking at the waiter start though, so similarity in that regard. And also the bubblegum, so I guess kinda the same idea, I suppose, going for a remote, a quote-unquote remote Tamara, and then dealing with Dawn. But we'll see what kind of spin we have in 30 seconds, if that even is the fastest approach. Now, I'm no Mendoza expert, however, I've been watching TimeCube play this a lot. From him I've gotten a lot of ideas for this map, and a lot of new knowledge that I didn't have before. So the map has gone better for me because of that. I'll actually refresh these streams real quick. So they have been buffering a little bit. So before we get anything crazy underway, spin is here though. We have Don Yates with a fiber wire as the sommelier with no KO. Obviously fiber wire is a no KO anyway, so that's funny. But we also have Tamara with a hobby knife as the lawyer, so now the lawyer is a little bit of a trek unless you wait until like what is it, like 6 or so minutes when he walks to the Yates villa by himself. So maybe we'll see an approach opting for a lawyer first. However, it doesn't look like it. Ducker will go for the waiter start still by the looks of it, and Randy also has started as the waiter, so we'll see the Tamara Bush knockout here with probably the bubblegum. Or not, I'm not sure. I didn't quite catch what Randy had. Doesn't look like it will be with the gum, so just a regular old throw distract into a KO for Randy at least. Ducker has got the bubblegum in his loadout, so he will set up that. Instead, Randy has Tamara now in the bushes. And yeah, Colored Lonely, tomorrow is the last day of group stage and also the day of the knockout stage draw. So these last few matches, they are important in their own way. Not all of them have a meaning in terms of qualification, but they are still all important in terms of placement and such, regardless. So Randy unfortunately ripping to a crowbar there by one of the winery workers, so has to restart. Ducker with a little bit of a lead, but because of his long planning, not by too much. We'll have the bubblegum for Tamara there, so he'll have Tamara knock herself out in just a little bit. Randy running circles around Tamara, waiting for Diana and the guard to go into the stairwell. Ducker is heading straight for the lawyer, which is a valid idea. I do also like Randy's approach with getting the hobby knife from the cinema room. So yeah, Ducker now has got the throw distract onto the lawyer, but has in fact caught this random guy instead. So he's going for a coin lure this time. Hopefully it'll work. Gets at least a little closer. Randy has now got the hobby knife, making his way out of the winery, now also heading towards the lawyer. But slightly different pathing, obviously. Or maybe not. He's maybe going for the sommelier first here. Or Don. I don't know what he's planning at this point. Ducker, however, will get the lawyer disguise off. Fine and dandy, no issues there. He can just run through the front entrance to the party here. Randy will go for the knockout onto the waiter here. Not sure what he's waiting just yet. Will head up for Yates by the looks of it, but he has to remember it is a sommelier kill and not a waiter kill. So doesn't opt to go for Yates yet. Instead heading back, maybe out for the lawyer this time. Ducker has made his way through. He's now looking to get his smuggle, which he does. He has smuggled a hobby knife, which you obviously could have just picked up like Randy did, but all is well still regardless for Ducker. and has the hobby knife in hand, has Tamara in the bushes, gets the throw, and that is the first kill off Mendoza down for Ducker. Randy now has got the lawyer on the hook, so he should have this pacification, hopefully. Doesn't even go for the push, just opts for a trank instead. And will change. No issues there for him. Now, someone has heard the knockout by the looks of things. You don't need the invitation, obviously, for the lawyer. You can just run through, yeah, like Ducker did. Now, Ducker making his way into the bathrooms here. Probably gonna try to go, or want to get this bodyguard, get his disguise for a little easier way through to the sommelier. And also the key card to access the whole underground area. Now, Randy also now has gone to Tamara. Has to find the body, and there it is. Gets the kill off as well, nice and clean. Ducker has got the bodyguard now, has a pistol as well, so he can make his way to the sommeliers. Now he will go for the temperature controls, so he will get one of the sommeliers closer with that. And yeah, he's gonna go through to the mercenaries. No one has spotted him just yet. Not sure what he's gonna do next. Maybe he was just looking at where the sommelier actually goes. Now the sommelier will be an enforcer to bodyguard because he is in a hostile area. So this will be now interesting how Ducker approaches this. Is a trespass? Yeah. Okay. Well, that sure was an approach. I'm not sure if Ducker just didn't realize that he was trespassing or a hostile, but Randy, instead of going for the straight lure, has just gone for the security door disable. So he's gonna have to get the sommelier manually, but not an issue at all. Still has these two guys to deal with. Gonna grab all these wine bottles here and get the, even goes for a trank onto the sommelier, so all is good in that regard. Now he's gonna grab even more wine bottles here. He's just cleaning this place dry. That's crazy. So Randy will go for the body now as soon as the guard or the waiter has left. He can still leave as well, just has to be careful about these cameras. Does take his time and is out. No issues there. Ducker has once again gotten Tamara in the bushes. Randy working his way up to the up to Yates. Cannot go through there, through the caves, unfortunately, with those two guards completely blocking his way. And we'll go through a different route instead. Ducker once again heading back towards the lawyer. Maybe a little more luck this time with the throw. And doesn't get him again. So gets this guy. Basically, you don't wanna get the hobby knife under his head either. So Ducker will once again go for the coins. Big wishes for Randy, but has has managed to weasel his way in through the villa. Yates is going out. Guard's not there with him just yet. One guy is Randy could try to go for the fiber wire here as the guy is polishing his shoes, gonna go for the knockout. The other guard nowhere in sight. Now, there he is, finally coming out from the lawyer room. So, yeah, I feel like Randy, if he just risked it and went for it, he probably would have had enough time to kill Don and box him. But we'll see how he approaches this now because both of his guards are there. And I think he's gonna... Yeah, he's gonna be leaving now. He's going upstairs though, I believe, so... Yeah, he's good. It's still all good for Randy. The patience here pays off in that sense, but I don't know about this approach though. Now, yeah, yes, sure, you'll have Don isolated here, but it's gonna be a little tricky. Unless, now, yeah, bad timing from Valentina. So, ooh, actually, perfect timing from Valentina. I am corrected. Now, as long as he gets downboxed quick enough, that was actually perfect timing for Valentina there from Randy. Gets even out before Valentina sees anything and gets a couple challenges for his troubles as well, but that is... Randy is now on the verge of leaving. A little bit of a whoosh there, but has got to the car and will get the exit as well. Actually, yeah, I didn't see the Valentina timing perfectly, so I thought it was bad, but it was actually absolutely perfect with how it worked with the Dawn kill. And that will be Randy taking the final map of Mendoza. So we will not, in fact, see a three-way tie at 24 points, but with the two first map wins for Ducker, that means he will still be the one qualified for the knockout stages, this group. And yeah, here's the actual bracket once again. There it is. Finally, all four from this group decided. So Mika with 25 points will be the winner. Me and Quatility in second and third with 24 points, and then Ducker fourth place with 22. Randy just outside the top four with 20 points. Afro sixth place on 9 points. Leo Perk seventh place on 2 points, and then DZ did not play a single game. They got eliminated that way. So a very tight group we had here. Obviously, it could have gone any way. Likely didn't expect Quatility to maybe do as well as he did, but it's also great to see. Great to see rookies do well in the tournaments. So very, very tight group here for sure. Along with pretty much all of them. Like all these groups have been really, really good. So I think we had a very, very balanced draw this time around. Anyways, now for the upcoming matches, this was just the first one of today. We don't have too many left. This is the entire list, which is crazy to look at. So next up will be Oh Shit Man versus Peter Dunn at 2 p.m. CET, which is about an hour and 50 minutes away. Then we have 6 p.m. Sephiroth versus Look It's Me. 7 p.m. we have Volcat versus Rocky Part 2. Hopefully Rocky's internet handles it this time. and also In for Fun versus the Reaper starting at the same time for that Group D top spot. Then that will conclude Saturday's matches, and on Sunday we still have a couple matches before the group draw. We have Vegerby versus Red Fox at 2 a.m. CET, and Goulet versus Volcat at 6 p.m. CET, and David Red Sox versus Vegerby currently scheduled on Monday. However, I believe that will likely maybe have to get rescheduled. I'm not sure though, but currently scheduled for Monday instead now. I forgot David, I still think has a chance to qualify, so that game is important in a sense to him, but Vegerby cannot, so yeah, European Monday, US Sunday, but it is still after the draw, I believe. So we'll have to see what happens with that match. However, this is the full list of the remaining group stage matches, so we finally don't have any additional matches to show. So insane how far we've come in the last 2.5 weeks or so. But with that said, thank you from my part for watching. Thank you for Ducker and Randy for this crazy matchup. Hope you had fun. All group stage matches coming up, still very huge. Hope to see you all in the upcoming matches, either cast by me or someone else. And thank you for watching. Have a great day, whatever it is for you. See you all later. Bye-bye.
Oh, ain't that marvelous? Oh, Jiminy G. Say, ain't that wonderful? My baby loves me.